The region's vast network of parks and trails truly enhances the quality of life in this place we call home. Whether we go to the parks for fun and excitement or a dose of nature and solitude, whether we navigate trails on bike, foot, or snowshoe, the regional park system offers something for almost everyone.
In 2008, a visitor study conducted within the regional park system revealed that nearly 9 out of 10 park users were Caucasian. If you think about that today, we have 47 million visits to the regional park system. And so there is a huge discrepancy or disparity in terms of who is using the system and who lives in this region. It really did point to the need to do something or to better understand why a large portion of our population is not using the resources that they help pay for.
Equity means connecting all residents to viable options for transportation, for housing, for recreation. And promoting equity also includes engaging a full cross-section of the community in decision-making.
We've had a total of 18 conversations throughout the 7-county region. We have spoken to almost 300 individuals related to their park use or park visitation.
Some of these focus groups would be conducted in a second language, another language with an interpreter. Some of the focus groups were mixed, so we had everybody speaking English, and it was a very diverse group, over 23 languages. The more information you have and the more diverse sources you have for this information, the better your decisions can be.
Me dio gusto venir el día de hoy. La plática fue muy interesante. Estuvimos hablando de los parques regionales del estado de Minnesota que no sabíamos que existían.
If you don't know that system, you cannot maximize the opportunity that that system offers.
Many people have indicated that they don't feel welcome in these spaces, that they are white spaces for people that don't look like them. And so I think that it doesn't serve us well to only be providing resources on tax dollars that only befit a few.
3 very common threads came up in all of these conversations. Awareness. A lack of awareness of the regional parks. Safety. Safety was a concern across the board.
Es importante que hubiera un poquito más de seguridad, alguien que se encargara de restablecer lo que corresponde hacer en un parque, un lugar recreacional para la familia.
There was also a lot of conversation around the preferred amenity mix. What people want to find when they go to a regional park.
The regional park system is a nature-based system, and 50 to 100 years ago, nature-based recreation was a leisure pastime for many, many individuals. And what we're seeing historically over time is that nature-based outdoor recreation participation is in the decline. And so these amenities that have been developed 50 to 100 years ago are still designed to cater to those outdoor recreation preferences, but what we're seeing is that those preferences are changing.
Me gustaría ver más mesas para comer y sentarse a comer, porque hay muchas veces que no hay suficientes mesas para tener más que una familia ahí.
Our statistical projections demonstrate that in every single county, your strongest demographic growth is going to be from persons of color. If we do not forge and construct intentionally bridges between these communities and our regional spaces, I fear for the support for our regional spaces, because that is a common good that we all enjoy, and they need to be supported.
Muchas de las veces la mucha presión del trabajo, de los conflictos a veces económicos y de muchas cosas que enfrentamos en la vida. Entonces el parque, en mi persona he encontrado esa paz, he encontrado ese relax y esa comunidad, esa comunión con la naturaleza. Entonces cuando llego a mi casa, llego diferente.
Making sure parks are attractive to all residents is a key council goal. That means adding features for multi-generational families, creating shorter trails for a growing population of older people, and ensuring there's good access to parks on transit, bikes, or on foot. The park system was born of visionaries before us, and that commitment continues today. They're a regional treasure, unparalleled in the country. Parks are for all residents. Regardless of age, income, race, or ethnicity, parks are for everyone.